We are live over there. Let's go live on the Rumble side. Let's go live on the Kick side. We got you covered on all the platforms. Twitch. Alright, getting ready for Howie Rhodes to come and do the pregame stuff. Alright, and let's go. Let's get into today's chat. Welcome in, everybody. Play-by-play with JJ was here. Our guy, play-by-play with JJ, will get you covered with the Phillies this season. He does a great job over on his channel. He has blown past us in terms of subs. He's closing in on 9K already. So great stuff over there, play-by-play with JJ. Hey, Zen is here. What's up, Zen? Natalie is here as well. I thought I saw somebody else on the vertical side. Nope, nobody there. Let me double check it here live. Top chat. Nope. Okay. Alright, we are ready to go. Oh, Marcelo Zuna getting a big boo from the Citi Field crowd. Beautiful day here in the Northeast. Okay, already on kick. Got to block somebody. Banning people and deleting comments over there. That's all it is. Hey, Raymond is here. What is up, Raymond? Leo is here as well. They're still doing the introductions for the Pirates here. Let's look here. Somewhere I have it with the weather. Nope, that's going to be the Met defense. The Met lineup today, look at Citi Field, 66 degrees. Here we go. Now Howie Rhodes going to introduce the New York Mets here. Let's come back over here and we'll get to those screens when we're ready for the game here. Mendoza getting a nice ovation from the crowd. It kind of iffy after last season, right? Lindor gets a huge ovation. The crowd, either the crowd is just amped up for opening day, and maybe just after last year's Bichette, let's go. Bichette was my number one free agent I wanted. Was very disappointed when it sounded like he was going to sign with the Phillies. And then out of nowhere, we get the Jeff Passan tweet saying that he signed with the Mets. Becca's here. Saying significantly better team. I'm excited. Beautiful day for baseball. Let's go. Luis Robert Jr. Let me make sure. Jorge. Anybody that is on the vertical side. Let me get it. Let me go over and get that. Because I won't see your comments over there. Dr. Delay is also live for this game. Dr. Delay coming at you from the Pirate fandom. Carson Bench getting a huge ovation. Wow. View your channel. Let me get the link for the big screen. Once again, Howie Rose doing the opening day ceremony. Sad day. Howie Rose announced that this will be his last year in the booth. Oh, I'm like, why am I hearing an ad? That's why. Some other games going on today. National Anthem. Beautiful rendition. I believe he messed it up a little bit, but that's okay. The nerves got to be going crazy. Miss Gina is here. Hello, Miss Gina. Jorge says hello from... Hello, fam. Happy to be back with my junkie Mets fam. Ready for the season. Beautiful crowd today. No, the game is not televised on SNY. It is on Peacock. Once again, welcome in everybody. I know there's other options for some people calling the game today. Bam is here as well. What's up, Bam? Let me pin this message here to anybody that shows up. Anybody that shows up on the vertical side and wants to be part of the chat, they can do so. All right, let's look at the rest of today's schedule here. They've gone to commercial. Our game starts at 1:15 or around there. White Sox Brew, not like last night where it was supposed to start at 8:05 was supposed to be first pitch, and it wasn't until like 8:25. But it was still a quick game, even though it was 7-0. It was still a quick game. We were done in less than 3 hours. But then at 2 o'clock, the White Sox and Brewers, Nationals and Cubs at 2:20. Twins and Orioles at 3 o'clock. Red Sox and Reds. Our guy Fitzy, I believe, is going to be live for that one, so we will redirect over to Fitzy when we're done. Angels, if he's not live, we'll go over to play-by-play with JJ. But Angels Astros at 4 o'clock. We'll be live for Angels Astros tomorrow night. It's the Apple TV game, so we'll get everybody covered for that. Tigers, Padres, Rangers, Phillies, Rays, Cardinals. Then tonight at 8:30, Diamondbacks and Dodgers will be live for that. In the nightcap is Guardians, Mariners. Quite the pitching matchup in this one, yep. Matt Vasgersian in the booth, Neil Walker next to him, and Al Leiter to the end. I did see we signed Pham. It was to a minor league deal, so we'll see. So once again, one of the things I'm putting on the screen this year only for Met games. We'll have it up there in Met games. Those are last year's numbers for the Mets runs scored and home runs hit. I believe the Mets will surpass both those numbers even without Pete Alonso. Al Leiter, love it. Al Leiter in the booth. His son Jack with the Texas Rangers, one of my favorite players in baseball. Let's go. Anybody else? It's opening day. Anybody else a little nervous? Stanley's saying good afternoon from Texas. Let's go. Yes, NBC game. Yep. Today's game is NBC. Still waiting for a first pitch here. Jorge says, sorry for asking, but Bichette is starting on third base. Yeah, let's get into in the Met defense here. Let's do that here while we're at commercial. The Met defense here today, it'll be Soto in left, Luis Robert Jr. in center, Carson Bench in right. Then on the infield, it'll be Bichette at third, Lindor at short, Semien at second, Polanco at first, Peralta on the bump, and Francisco Alvarez will be behind the dish. And DHing today, it will be Brett Beatty DHing for the Mets today. The lineup for the Pirates, it'll be O'Neal Cruz leading off. Brandon Lau will bat second. Brian Reynolds third. Marcell Ozuna will DH and bat fourth. Ryan O'Hearn in right field will bat fifth. Jared Triolo sixth. Spencer Horwitz seventh. Nick Gonzalez eighth. And Henry Davis will bat ninth. We will get into the Pirate defense when they're out on the field. Freddie Peralta on the mound today for the Mets. He was with Milwaukee last year. Went 17-6 with a 2.70 ERA in 33 starts. 176 and 2/3 innings. Walked 66 batters, struck out 204. Only averages 5 1/3 innings per start. But he's going to go out there every fifth day. Philip, love it. Let's come back over. Love it. We're already getting good numbers already. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you hit that on the YouTube side. Hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. We go live for every Met game. I'll be mixing in other games as well this year. The goal is to reach 10K. By the All-Star break. And they picked the right day, right? Today's supposed to be beautiful, and tomorrow it's supposed to rain. So, let me come back over here. I got to keep switching this. We'll get into the Met lineup when they come, but here we go. And once again, if you do so on the YouTube side, a couple things. At the beginning of each month, I personally hand out 10 free channel memberships. We have to hit a certain like number. I usually let somebody from the chat pick out the like number, and then if we reach that, I hand out 2 different streams. I hand out 5. But other guys, I know Jonathan always comes in and drops some memberships. Caps, hopefully we get to see Caps again this year. I know you guys are familiar with Rob and CP. I know Rob is at the game. I don't know if CP is at the game, but I know Rob's at the game. All right, once again, O'Neal Cruz will lead off against Freddie Peralta. And let me come over. Can I... No. Yeah, it's definitely time to get my eyes checked. All right, here we go. Mets still waiting to take the field here, so they are not getting started on time. Sorry, checking out the vertical side. No worries. If you say hi over there, I'll see it. If I'm paying attention to the chat, I'll see it, but it doesn't come into the software. Joe says, tagging in Sir John with an F5. Let's go. F-A, F5. Let's go. Yo, Tokes, there he is. Once again, shout out to Tokes. Tokes has been with us for a long time. Tokes is also, once our channel got monetized, Tokes was our first member. And Tokes is a Pittsburgh Pirate fan. First time in history with a $100 million payroll for the Buccos. Yup. They got a nice lineup. I don't know about their pitching. Of course, you know Skeen, so you know you got Mr. World Beater. But after that, I don't know what they have. So we're still waiting for first pitch here. Not sure what they're waiting on now. Nice crowd. The upper deck, not full, but every other level, the bottom level and the middle level, jam-packed. All right, there it is. There's the Met defense again. Thank you so much, Tokes. Appreciate it. Once again, the tracker is ahead of me, so no spoilers. All right, Peralta will deal. Outside, 1-0. NBC says I'm live, so it looks like I'm 2 pitches behind. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Freddie Peralta wearing number 51. Already having a pitch comm issue. Here we go. Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? That's in for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, bouncing the dirt. 2-2. Charles says he's doing well. Down low, nice. No swing, no swing. 3-2 the count. Three and two to count to Cruz. Peralta deals and fouled off. We'll do it again. The 3-2. Out. Oh, that one blooped out the center, and that'll drop in. Those are aggravating hits. Nothing you can do about it. Blooped it over second base and in front of the center fielder. Cruz had 38 stolen bases last year, so you got to keep an eye on that. Infield's playing back. Pickoff throw, not in time. There goes the no-hitter. The perfect game is over. Brandon Lau batted .256 last year, 31 home runs. And that one popped out to right. Back to the track at the wall, and it's gone. And it's 2-0 Buccos. Freddie Peralta can't get anybody out. Come on, can't even get out of the first inning. There's a strike 0-1. Fouled off, quickly ahead 0-2. DO2. A swung on a miss, struck him out. There's the first out. A bloop single and a home run ball that just kept carrying. There's a strike 0-1. Yo, Stoney, what's up, buddy? Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2 again. What pressure? I don't think that's pressure. It's not like he crushed the ball. One bloop and swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. And he gives up 2 away. So after giving up a single and a home run, he strikes out the next 2. Charles says, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Very nice, Charles. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Maybe the jitters are gone. Oh, outside, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. All right, Peralta, let's go. Up to 18 pitches here in the first. You gave up a bloop and a lucky home run. Let's settle in. The 2-2. Called strike 3 right down the middle. Got him looking. We go bottom 1. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh. The Met lineup today, it'll be Lindor leading off. Soto will bat second. Bichette third. Polanco fourth. Luis Robert Jr. will bat fifth. Brett Beatty will DH and bat sixth. Semien seventh. Benj eighth. And Francisco Alvarez ninth. Phillips says Peralta just needed to warm up. We got this. All right, here we go. The defense behind Skeens. It'll be Gonzalez at third, Triolo at short, Brandon Lau will be at second, Horwitz at first, Davis behind the plate, Reynolds in left, O'Neill Cruz in center, and Ryan O'Hearn in right field. All right, let's come back over and see the chat. And here we go with this. All right, here we go. Lindor to lead it off. Outside, 1-0. Hey, Sharon just finally stopped holding my breath. The 1-0. Outside and high, 2-0. Up high and outside, 3-0. See how the Mets respond here. The 3-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. The 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. Timeout here by Lindor. Full count here. The 3-2. And that one fouled off. We'll do it again. Three and two the count. Already 2-0 Pittsburgh here in the bottom of the first. No swing, ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk to Lindor. We'll keep an eye on Lindor here with 31 stolen bases last year. Here's Soto. Soto fakes a bunt, pulls it back, takes it right down the middle, 0-1. Not sure what you're doing there. .43 home runs last year for Soto, 105 runs batted in. Down low, 1-1. One and one the count. Lindor the runner at first. And that one pulled foul. 1-2. The 1-2. Skeen steals. And that one blooped foul down the left field side. We'll do it again. Let me come back over to the chat, everybody. Make sure we're getting everybody covered. Let's go, Miss Sharon. Or Miss Gina. And that one hit out to right. And that'll drop in for a base hit, Lindor. Did he make the turn? He did, and it will go to third. The throw, not in time. From that angle, he looked out to me, but let's look. See if we get a different angle. He's safe. I think his right hand is in there. Ooh, man. It's first and third here. Here's Bo Bichette in his first at-bat as a Met. Batted .311 last year. 18 homers, 94 runs batted in for Toronto. Right down the middle, 0-1. Pick-off throw. Soto dives back in. First baseman did not hold the ball. Still nobody out. If anything, the Mets are making Skeen's work here with 13 pitches and nobody out. 0-1 to Bichette. On the outside corner, 0-2. The 0-2. Oh, check swing foul. Yikes, that was up and in. The 0-2. And that one hit out to right. Not deep. towards the foul line. It'll be caught. Lindor will tag, and he will score. And the Mets get one back. Sacrifice fly there for Bichette. Still a runner on first here with one out for Polanco. Bobo knows. Bobo knows. Wow, that was real close. Yes, it was. Oh. Polanco takes the first pitch in, 1-0. There we go. Mets already got their first run of the year. Pickoff throw. Ooh, man, that was close. That was close. Leo says, I'm on here and NBC. Oh, we gained another sub on the YouTube side. Let's go. That's 2 today. The 1-0. And a little chopper. It'll go foul up third base side. Attaboy, Bo. Agreed. I mean, didn't do too much. Hit it out to right towards the line. Let's keep scoring. All right, here we go. And a little chopper up the third base line. Skeens off the mound. No throw. Everybody safe. You couldn't. He did swing. You couldn't bunt that. You couldn't bunt that ball any better. First and second here for Robert. Another Met acquisition from the offseason. Coming up in a big spot in his first at bat here. 20th pitch from Skeens. Swung on a miss, 0-1. I'll get back to the chat here in between innings. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. And that one popped up. Left field foul. And it'll go out of play, 1-2. One and two, just because the tracker is ahead of me. MLB's got to come up with something better. If the streams are going to be delayed, you can't be spoiling. And that one foul down the right field side. Still 1-2. Still only one out here in the bottom of the first. Skeens at 23 pitches. Soto at second. Polanco at first. Lindor already scored. And that one lifted out to left. That'll be foul as well. Skeens looks agitated. The 1-2. Oh, he steps off. I want to see if he's set, because if he's set, that should have been a balk. The 1-2. Skeens will deal. And fouled off again. Making him work. 25 pitches. The crowd's into it. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. And chopped foul. Let's go. Skeens is agitated. Timeout here by Robert Jr. Remember last year at the trade deadline when the Mets wanted Robert Jr. and the White Sox wanted like Tong? They wanted Tong, Beatty, and somebody else. The 2-2. Bounced in the dirt. 3-2. The 3-2. Outside ball 4. That'll load him up. Still only one out for the hitman, Brett Beatty. And the pitching coach is coming out for Pittsburgh. Let me come over to the chat here. I'm jumping out of my shoes right now. Welcome in, everybody. I will... Paula saying hello. Nice meeting you all. Welcome in. Let's go. On the YouTube side, smash them thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. All right. Let me get rid of the chat just because it's MLB Tracker is ahead of their broadcast. So I want to give an authentic reaction. All right. Mets already with a run home. Base is loaded. This is going to be the Mets. Remember I talked about all spring training. Now, unlike last year, let's see. Last year they couldn't come up with big hits. The first pitch to Beatty swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one crushed out to center. Over O'Neal Cruz's head. It'll go all the way to the wall. That'll clear the bases. The throw to the plate is not in time, and the Mets have taken a 4-2 lead. And that one popped up. Out to center. O'Neal Cruz coming in. Shading his eyes. And he can't make the catch. And Beatty will score. The throw in the second, not in time. That's got to be an E8, no? Oh, he's a shortstop that they moved to center field. I did not know that. Swung on a miss here. 0-1 the count to Benj. Benj getting his first major league at bat here. I will update the numbers here in a minute. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2 to Benj. Yo, there he is, Caps. There he is. Let's go, Caps. Welcome back. The 0-2. Ben strikes out in his first at bat. 2 away, but that'll bring up Alvarez. Let's go over and see who got him. Leo got one. Late Night got one. Man, I can't read. Caps, let's go. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Oh, did it hit him? It did. And the next bat around here in the first. Skeen's up to 37 pitches here in the first. And it did. It got his elbow pad as he's pulling, even as he was pulling it back in. And that's it. Skeens is gone. Skeens doesn't make it out of the first. That's my Mets I like to see. What is up, everybody? Let me come back over to the chat here. I gotta somehow make this. There we go. Now I can see it. Alright, Caps. Let me come over and see who got all these Caps gifted memberships here. Leo got one. Late Night Edits got one. The King got one. Liam got one. D. Raven got one. Robert Foley. Astro got one. Help got one. Hale Hogs got one. Urban Family got one. Let's go. Appreciate you, Caps, coming in like that on opening day. Cap says, "What's up, chat? Been a bit, but I'm back. Let's go. I'm gonna have to move that too. So we'll get everything all figured out here on opening day." Bud says, "That's my Mets I like to see." Let's go. Quick work there. Leo says, "Whoever sent that, love you, man." Caps. Daniel Caps got it. Alvarez always getting hit, says Raymond. Let me, actually, I can change this. All I got to do is that. No. No. There we go. Now when I got the chat up, no problem. Subscribe, more memberships to come, says Caps. Let's go. Yeah, it's free to subscribe. And it gets away, and the runners will advance. Let me come back up. What's up, Frank? Frank is here as well. Hopefully you're recovering, Frank. Love to see Frank in the chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Say hello to Carla for this as well. This is unbelievable. Skeen's out of the game in the first inning. Let's go. 1-0 to count here to Lindor. Mets already with 5 home in the inning. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. my my frown turned from sad to glad. Let's go. 2-0 the count. Right down the middle, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one popped up. Out the shallow left. The left fielder comes in. He'll make the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mets send 10 to the plate. Score 5. 5-2 as we head to the second. But Skeens is done. For the Pirates, it'll be Triolo, Horwitz, and Gonzalez coming up. Capses, Big John. Oh, look, we already got a bot. We already got a bot here. Thank you. Somebody already took care of the bot. Thank you. Big John, loved the new setup. Thank you so much, Caps. Wake Freddie Peralta up from his nap. Let's come over and look at our numbers here in the first. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. What a first inning. John, this team hits even with 2 outs. Let's go. Once again, don't mind me snacking a little bit. No crunchy snack today. Got a little soft pretzel action so you don't hear me crunching. Natalie says, how about that? Natalie says, I don't have a voice after all the screaming. Aren't you entertained? Once again, shout out to everybody. Once again, some new names in the chat. Welcome in. Feel free to join the conversation. Ronnie had a name for everybody last year that was hanging out in the chat. Fouled off 0-1 here. Ronnie, what do you think about everybody hanging out with us here on opening day? They're what? Oh, easy. They might not like it. Quickly ahead 0-2 here. Another bot. And that one fouled off. Still 0-2. We'll go over and take care of that on my side. The 0-2. Peralta will deal. Outside. 1-2. Ooh, just outside, 2-2. Once a junkie, always a junkie, says Frank. Mets just handed Skeens a 67.50 ERA. God, I'm looking. Sit down. 4 straight strikeouts for Peralta. Yep, yes I am back. And I keep on blocking you, and this is the reception I get. Thank you. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. I'm such a bad guy that I have almost 9,000 people following the YouTube channel and 70 plus watching. Oh, nice backhand by Semi in a second over to first. 2-away. Bud says, I'm proud to be an adrenaline junkie. Oh, we dropped. We were at 80. It dropped back down to 78. And that's why ERA and batting average don't mean anything until 2 months in. No, that means something. 1.97 ERA. Swung on a missed. 0-2. Ray Schmerin, what's up, Ray? Welcome back in, buddy. And Chopper in front of the plate. Alvarez hops, fires down the first, got him. A 1-2-3 inning for Peralta. We go bottom 2, still 5-2 Mets. It'll be Soto, Bichette, and Polanco for the Mets here in the second. Frank says his prediction is 27 subs today. Let's go, Frank. Where are we at? We're officially at 6 right now. We're officially at 6. Sharon says 1-2-3 second. Nice play by Alvarez. Paul is saying yes, Alvarez. Let's go. Once again, not only the Met game will also be live tonight for the Dodgers and Diamondbacks. And no Met game tomorrow. They had a planned scheduled day off. Just in case it rained today. They had it set up so for tomorrow. But it's raining tomorrow instead, so. Miss Gina, not as well. I see your comment there to Frank, but Miss Gina, we're keeping you in our thoughts and well wishes and prayers as well. Hopefully, you had a family member, you said, that was in the ICU. Hopefully, everything's okay. Hey, Sean is here. What is up, Sean? Yo, Blue Beetle. Saying, what's up, Blue Beetle? Well, first off, welcome back. That's a great way to start the season. Another bot. We're getting some bots here on MLB action. That means you're doing something right. All right, first pitch to Soto. Up high. 1-0. Ooh. Could have been called a strike. Actually, that was just... Goodbye, winner. Hello, baseball, says Joe. The 1-0 to Soto. And a chopper up the first base side. That's a fair ball. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. That'll bring up Bichette. Had a sacrifice fly his first time. There's another one. Let's go. We were getting bombarded with bots today. Bichette takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Thank you. Somebody got that already. The 0-1. Whoa, up and in, 1-1. 1-1 the count. And that one fouled off. Ray says, I'm out in Hazleton getting loaded and I'm listening to you on my phone. Where did Beatty hit the triple? Over the center fielder's head. Outside and low. 2-2. Hopefully my call on the triple was good because I clipped it. I'll go. I clipped the triple and I clipped the dropped ball as well. Whoa, swung on a miss. That ball was up and in. 2 away. That'll bring up Polanco. Frank says the Mets have the focus today. Polanco singled and scored in the first. Charles says it was very riveting. Powerful indeed. Let's go. Who's going to be the new Scuba? We'll find out. We'll find out. Scuba. Scuba got traded to the White Sox. But Ray, remember Ray last year calling him Acuna Jr. Scuba? Right, it was just the phone auto-correcting. Right. Outside, 3-0. Nut says O'Neal Cruz blew it for the Met. O'Neal Cruz blew it for Skeens. The Mets will still lose. Thank you, Nostradamus. The 3-0. Up high, ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Luis Robert Jr. That was kind of the downfall in the first inning for Skeens, right? Was the Robert Jr. at bat. Maria's here saying just wanted to come in and say, hi, John. Let's go, Mets. Down low, 1-0. Charles says, don't try to be a hero, try to be a winner. Walk. There's a strike, 1-1. Pick-off throw, not in time. Paul saying happy opening day. The card coach, what's up? Welcome back in. Hey, Snowman checking in. And a little chopper down the short. Nice scoop there. Over to first. That'll retire the side. We go to the third inning. It's still 5-2 Mets. Snowman checking in, guys. Make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Does a great job of doing play-by-play on his channel. We'll be covering his White Sox this year. Oh, yeah, it'll be... There you go. Sharon says if we get Scooble, you know, silent L. There you go. Very good. Believe that's the first time Skeens has ever been knocked out in the first inning. I agree. Well, you should have been here for spring training. We were live for spring training, but welcome back. All right, let's come over and get our numbers here. Once again, on the YouTube side, hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. On all the other platforms, hit that follow button. We go live for every Mets game. For you, those of you that have been asking, I did log into the U.S. copyright website today, and it still says pending. So, Cap says, I get so pumped during the season. I take off the off season, but I'm back. Let's go. Maria says, been waiting for this day. Let's go, Mets. Surprised we haven't seen our guy Fitzy hop in the chat. He'll be live today with his Red Sox. First pitch is in for a ball. 1-0 the count. Let's come back over and block this so I can give live reaction. And a ground ball foul down the third base side. Sound like he broke his bat. 1-1. It'll be 9-1-2 here for the Pirates. Oh, Jesus, I missed Jesus' comments before, saying he was eating some pretzels. One to count. Peralta deals. There's a oh, I might have challenged that one. 2-1. To 2-1. And a little chopper to third. Brissett with the scoop, wide throw, but tags him out and 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz singled in the first. Scored on the home run. On the outside corner, 0-1. Cap says he already left the U.S. to visit the in-laws, not leaving during the season. Swung on a miss, 0-2. You remember that? It was all downhill after Caps went on vacation. DO2 bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Yeah, back-to-back at bats too, right? On the 2 missed plays. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. There's another bot. Can somebody take care of that for me, please? The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. They check down at third. No swing. 3-2. He did not go. The 3-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Frank says he got that bot. Let's go. Three and two the count. Ooh, I challenged that. That looked like a strike. It was called a ball, and the Mets are challenging. And it's a strike. Come on, Blue. Struck him out. Sit down. 2 away. Old Man Knicks fan says greetings from the ATL. What's up? Welcome in, Old Man Knicks fan. Down low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on here. And that one hit out to right. Is this another home run? Back to the track at the wall, and it's out of here. And Brandon Lau's got 2 home runs. You better beat him next time. That was definitely a strikeout. Yep. Why are you celebrating a home run when you're still down 2 runs? First pitch is in for a strike. We're getting too... I don't know. I don't want my guy celebrating when we're still losing a ball game. If it's a game-tying home run, grand slam to get you within a run, a little different, but come on. And that one lined out to left center field. Robert on the run, not going to get there. Soto will cut it off to throw in the second. Oh, they keep it to a single. That'll bring up Ozuna. Peralta having issues here. He had retired 8 in a row, but then now a home run and a single. Pam says, good thing they challenged. Yep. There's a strike, 0-1. Good start for Lowe. Or Lau, excuse me. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. I have him on my fantasy team. But that's enough. You don't need to hit any more today. Need some chin music. Agreed. And that one blooped out to center. Oh, Robert makes a little diving catch. Didn't really have to dive. But he makes the catch. Wonder if he kind of stumbled. Oh, his foot got caught. Hopefully he's all right. The Buccos get one back. It's 5-3 as we head to the third. Bottom of the third, excuse me. For the Mets, it'll be Beatty, Semien, and Bench. Yeah, nice job by Soto. Cheryl, yep, agreed. Yep. Charles says discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. It's like celebrating a dunk when you're losing by 20. Nice play by Robert there, yep. I don't know. Because I don't mind guys celebrating home runs, but that's like if Beatty comes up and hits a home run here. Just trot the bases and go back to the dugout. Let me check Fitzy's league. The person that I'm facing in Fitzy's league had Skeen start today. In for a strike, 0-1 to Beatty. Cheryl says, let's get them bats going. Yeah, Darnell's got Brandon Lau on his fantasy team, too. The 0-1 to Beatty. And that one grounded foul. 0-2. Frank says, celebrate a home run if it wins the game. Nah. I mean, if it's a big home run in a big moment or something, celebrate it, but it's still a 2-run game after hitting the home run. Hey, these guys are professional athletes, right? They can do whatever they want. Up high, 1-2. Got another bot, says Frank. Let's go. And chopped foul, still 1-2. No, me neither, Leo. All right, here we go. Not sure what Beatty just said to the home plate umpire there. But 1-2 to count. Up high, 2-2. Bud says, leave us alone, bots. This is a powerful game. The 2-2. And popped foul. It'll go out of play. Charles says live streaming now on the PAS Network, MLB Baseball Action 2026 edition. Mr. John, your host, providing outstanding play-by-play. Inside, full count. Nice at bat here by Beatty to start the bottom of the inning. Once again, welcome into everybody that's new here today. Swung on a miss, he struck him out. My name's John. We go live for every Mets game. Every regular season and postseason game, I should say. We don't go live. Not yet. Not yet. Once we can do this full time, we'll go live for every Mets spring training game. Here's Semien now. On the outside corner, 0-1. Ooh, that hit the pitcher. He picks it up, throws it first, and it's a wild throw. Semien will go to second. We'll see what they call that. Yikes. Man, that ball was a liner right back at the pitcher. We'll see if they call that a hit or not. Oh, it hit his glove. It hit his glove. He's on second with one out here. I don't know what they ruled it. I'm going to give him a single. That would have been a tough play. Error on the throw. Way inside, 1-0. Carson Benz struck out his first at bat. One to know the count. Oh, foul tipped at the plate, 1-1. One and one to count. On the outside corner, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one blooped foul down the left field side. Leo says, I want to see bench sign. Yeah, me too. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 1-2 the count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Benj is 0 for 2 today. Both strikeouts. That'll bring up Alvarez. He was hit by a pitch his first time. All right, Benj. You got to show them they didn't make a mistake, kid. 2 out here for Alvarez. Inside, 1-0. Last year, batted .256, 11 homers, 32 runs batted in. The 1-0. On the outside corner. Semion's still at second base here. Not sure what the catcher was doing. 1-1 the count. And Alvarez pops one up out the shallow left. Reynolds will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the 4th. Still 5-3 Mets. Let's not leave those runners on base. That was last year's kryptonite. Very true. I think I have another soda here, I think. Of course, got my Cheez-Its here, got the soft pretzels, got my soda. Of course, I didn't have to set the alarm clock this morning. And what happened? I was wide awake at 6:30 in the morning. For the Pirates here in the 4th, it'll be O'Hearn, Triolo, and Horwitz. Leo says his heart is racing like a supercar. Great interview here from Mendoza. The first pitch of the inning. And a chopper first baseman. Polanco's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. Shortest outing, Skeen's first shorting out of his career. The Mets 5 runs in the first is most in team history on opening day. First pitch was in for a strike, 0-1 here to Triolo. Down low, 1-1. Mr. John with the sodas. I get Jello. The world isn't fair. You're right. I'd go for some Jello right now. Down low, 2-1. Money Magic, welcome back. That one popped foul. 2-2. What's up, Money Magic? And a little chopper. Lindor charges on the run. Fires. Got him. 2-away. Sean says, would you believe Carlos Mendoza was the Yankees coach from 18 to 23? Yes. Yes, he was the Yankees bench coach. Two out, nobody on here. Inside, 1-0. Oh, up high, 2-0. Charles letting everybody know, feel inspired to join in the chat. Maria says, nice play by Lindor. Yup. And that one lifted out to left. Soto comes running in, and he'll make the catch easily. A nice 1-2-3 inning from Peralta. We go bottom four, still 5-3 Mets. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor, Soto, and Bichette coming up. Darnell says we needed a quick inning, and that's exactly what we got. Once again, on the YouTube side, welcome in. We've gained 8 new subs today. It is free to subscribe on YouTube. Thank you, Frank. Really appreciate it. This was the Mets t-shirt last year, I think, during 4th of July weekend, I think. Low on pace to hit 648 home runs. All right, here we go. Bottom four. Paul is saying a nice inning by Peralta. Yep. What is this? What is this? Oh, all shows on Discovery Channel. Sharon says another 1-2-3 inning. Jorge says nice play by my captain. Yeah, Uncle Steve said nobody will be named captain as long as he's the owner. All right, back to the top of the lineup here for the Mets in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Lindor, 0 for 1. Up high, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Inside, 3-0. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Outside, ball 4, so a leadoff walk here for Lindor. Second time he's led off the inning with a walk today. That'll bring up Soto. Soto's 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and a ground out. The first pitch to Soto. And that one fouled off, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. Outside, 1-1. Maria says, good eye, Lindor. Once again, sorry if I'm a little late on the chat messages. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Come on, Soto to Cheryl and Paul at the same time. The 1-2. And a little chopper foul. We'll do it again. Once again, the runs and home run numbers there on the bottom corner of the screen. I said the Mets, this year's Mets, the 2026 Mets, will score more and hit more home runs than last year's Mets. And we'll keep track throughout the season. The 1-2. It's a ball in the dirt. 2-2. Darnell says, I want some Soto pop. I'll take some Soto pop right now. Darnell says he's got Soto on his fantasy team. Well, there you go. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Nice at bat here by Soto. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Thank you, Charles. The 3-2. Montgomery will deal. Pickoff throw, not in time. The crowd boos. Cap says Soto's first home run at City was May 1st. I see that a lot sooner this year, says Caps. Up high, ball 4, so the first 2 are on. Back-to-back walks here to start the inning for Bichette. Bichette had a sac fly his first time. Struck out his second time. Frank says, whoa. Frank with some news. Says, fun fact, Carla is expecting. Whoa, congratulations, Frank and Carla. And that one line foul, 0-1. Paula says full count to Soto. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2 to Bichette. Oh, there's another bot. Who's taking care of that for us? Nice at bat, Soto. Somebody got it. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. Come on, dude. The guy's been wild all inning. What are you doing swinging that nonsense? That'll bring up Polanco, who singled and walked. That's that's a rising fastball. That one's tough. They showed it from the ump cam, and it looked good coming in. Pickoff throw into second base. Lindor dives back in. Bounced in the dirt. Gets not far enough away. The runners don't go. One game and runners in scoring position already indefinitely better. The 1-0 to Polanco. Fouled straight back, 1-1. Well, they had a good first inning with runners in scoring position, but 0 for 3 since. Outside, 2-1. We don't need you and Carla in the hospital at the same time. 2-1. And that one laced out to left center field. O'Neal Cruz on the run. He'll make the catch in the gap. Runners go back to first and second. That one he catches. That'll bring up Luis Robert. 2 out now. Swung on a miss, 0-1 to count. 0-4 now. 0-4 since the first inning. They check down at first. No swing, 1-1. Sharon's is so close. JK says the only thing he doesn't like is Bichette at third. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Mets had first and second, nobody out. Foul tipped at the plate. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And that one, base hit in the left field. Lindor will round third. He's coming home. The throw to the plate is offline. And it's 6-3 Mets. That'll bring out Beatty. Still runners on first and second here for Beatty. And fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. There's a strike. Oh, called a ball. 1-1. I'm surprised Pittsburgh didn't challenge that. Outside, 2-1. Two and one the count. Our next Met game will be Saturday. Down low, 3-1. Oh, we did not put a poll up in the chat today. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Thank you, Frank. Dude, what are you looking for? Strike three right down the middle of the plate, dude. You're fooled by a fastball still? Maybe give Vientos an at-bat. The Mets get one. We go to the fifth. Right down the middle. You got to at least swing. If you're someone going to miss, that's different. But when you stand there looking, how are you fooled by that? Do we have any other games going on yet? Yes, the White Sox have an early 1-0 lead over the Brewers. And the Nationals have an early 1-0 lead over the Cubs. Once again, we will be live tonight for Dodgers Diamondbacks. And then tomorrow night, just the one game. The Angels and Astros. Then Saturday, just the Met game. And then Sunday, we'll have the Mets Pirates. And then Sunday night, we'll have the Sunday night game. I think it's Cleveland and Seattle, I think. Having fun watching PAS from a van down by the river. You selling shrimp? You selling shrimp out of the van? In for a strike, 0-1. 8-9-1 here. Peralta getting ready to throw his 60th pitch of the afternoon. And that one blooped out to right field, and that'll fall in. Those are the worst. I hate those base hits. And a ground ball to third. Oh, past Bichette down the left field line. And Pittsburgh's got something cooking. And Soto can't come up with the ball that'll lead to a run. I don't blame Bichette for that one because he made a diving attempt and it just scorched by him. But Soto down in right field couldn't come up with that, or down in left field couldn't come up with that ball. This is a 3-game series. No game tomorrow. Well, can't get a double play when there's a runner on second and nobody out. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Peralta's got to get his crap together, man. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Caps. Swung on a miss, 1-2. So once again, the Pirates are within 2. A runner on second and nobody out yet. And blooped foul. We'll do it again. Oh, I got to change my little Met numbers here. Down low, 2-2. Oh, he threw his bat. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. But that'll bring up Brandon Lau. He's 2 for 2 today with he's got a 2-run home run and a solo shot. Well, you can't. I don't want to beat him here. And a chopper foul up the first base side. Flying bat. Yep. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. '70th pitch from Peralta coming up. We'll see how far the Mets let him go today. Probably about 80, 85 would be my guess. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. And blooped foul. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt. 2-2. Two and two. Bounce in the dirt. 3-2. Had him 0-2. The 3-2. And a chopper up the first base side. Semion's got it over the first. Runner moves the third, 2 away. That'll bring up Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Yo, on the go with CeeLo. What is up? Pietro saying hello there. First time subscriber. On the outside corner, 0-1. Guys, check out On the Go with CeeLo. He's got you covered with Braves baseball throughout the year. NASCAR streams. He's getting close to 53,000, I believe. 53,000 subscribers. The 0-1. Fouled off, 0-2. Tobias Myers getting warmed up in the Met pen. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Darnell says, I'll tell you what, he wants that contract. He's got to pitch better than this. Yup, right, Caps? Glad to see back-to-back 50-degree days, and now it'll be back in the 30s. Down low, 2-2. Things are warming up here in Pennsylvania. Yeah, for a couple days, but yep, it'll be back cold tomorrow. The 2-2. Timeout here by the batter. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Crowd's wrestling. Crowd's giving him Peralta a little ribbon here. A lot of Met fans did not want Peralta to get the opening day start. The 3-2. Another timeout here. And Alvarez will go out to the mound. Raymond says, get this guy. I agree. No futures bet this season, Big John. Yes, there has. Yep. The Mets challenged one, and it got over to. It was called the ball. The Mets challenged, and it was called the strike. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We're halfway through. The Pirates get another one. Cut it back down to a 2-point lead, a 2-run game. That's probably going to be it for Peralta too. His pitch count's up to 80, but we are going bottom 5. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets. So yeah, one ABS challenge so far. The Mets challenged. It was called the ball, and then the Mets challenged, and it would have been ball 4. The Mets challenged and turned into a strikeout. Man, we're only halfway through and we're 2 hours into the stream. But a little for On the Go with Chilo, if you join him during his streams, he's got the 3D version of the game going. Always cool to watch that. Yeah, agree, Bam. Bam says teams have been conservative with their challenges so far. Agreed. Raymond says, let's get some more runs. On the YouTube side, once again, welcome in. We've 9 new subscribers today. Appreciate that. Shout out to Danny Caps there in the chat. He gifted 10 channel memberships so far today. And I say so far today because I'm sure... I don't want to speak for him. But I'm sure there will be more throughout the season. Bam says, guess I want to save him. In for a strike, 0-1 here. Semien, Benj, and Alvarez for the Mets. See if they can get that run back. Inside, 1-1. Once again, Skeens only went 2/3 of an inning. And that one hit out to center. O'Neal Cruz not back to the track. He's shading his eyes. He'll make the catch this time. 1 away. Here's Benj. 0 for 2 so far. Struck out both times. I'm just looking for him to make some contact here. If you're going to get an out, make a ground out, pop out, fly out. Has not looked comfortable in his 2 at-bats. Fouled this first one off, 0-1. Oh, way inside, 1-1. Peterson gets to start on Saturday for the Mets, or Nolan gets to start on Sunday. Popped foul down the third base side. It'll go out of play, 1-2. I don't know if it was Citi Field. I think it was just opening day jitters, honestly. The home run in the first, I think that caught him off guard a little bit. Check swing. Did he go? No. 2-2 to count. The 2-2. And that one line foul. We'll do it again. So who hits the first Mets home run? Up high, 3-2. The 3-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. Bench calls timeout here. Matson getting warmed up in the Pirates' pen here. The 3-2. Up and in. Ball 4. There you go. There's a little bit better at bat. Skeen sacked in the first, out with a bruised ego. Actually, if you look at last night and tonight, Logan Webb got hit pretty good, and Skeens. Oh, we're getting a pitching change here, and Skeens today. Both pitchers pitched in the WBC. Does that have anything to do with it? A walk will do. I'm not saying that there is. I just think it's interesting. But awesome stuff, everybody. Once again, welcome in. Yeah, Neil Cruz was horrible in those fly balls. The triple, he misjudged. I don't think he ever saw it, honestly. And the second one, he definitely didn't see, because it landed right next to him. So we're getting a pitching change here for Alvarez. We're back to March Madness coverage tonight. Well, not us. We won't be covering it. But Texas and Purdue, Iowa, Nebraska, Arkansas, Arizona, and Illinois and Houston. The Brewers now have a 4-1 lead over the White Sox. Cubs now up 2-1 over the Nats. Twins and Orioles underway. No score in the first there. Yeah, right. Right, Caps. Let's hope. Right down the middle, 0-1 to Alvarez. Yeah, let's hope McLean's not like the other two, right? The 0-1. Swung and missed, 0-2. And that one fouled off. Still 0-2. Alvarez is 0-1 today. Was hit by a pitch in the first. Flew out to left to end the third. Oh, and 2 the count. And that one lined out to right field. That'll be in for a base hit. Nice job, Alvarez, going the other way with that one. First and second with one out, back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Pietro says, am I crazy? But I would love to see the Mets go on a 10-game winning streak to start the season. Jim says 6-4. Yeah. I'm broadcasting the game. Well, not broadcasting the game. I am reacting to the game. The first pitch to Lindor, outside, 1-0. The 1-0. That's on the outside corner, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Friday night. Friday night at 7 o'clock versus Duke. The 2-1 to Lindor. Up high, 3-1. Base hit for Alvey, up. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. That's the third time Lindor has walked today. And that'll load the bases for Soto. Frank says it's Lindor time. Yeah, now it's Soto time. Time for some Soto pop. Base is juiced here. Mets looking to get that run back. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Nowhere to put him. Great camera work there by Peacock or NBC, depending on where you're watching. The 2-0. Swung on a missed. 2-1. The 2-1. And the ground ball. Base hit in the left center field. That'll score at least one. And they all go to one base. And that'll bring up Bichette. The first pitch to Bichette, bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Let's go, says Miss Gina. The 1-0. And that one blooped out to right. It'll go foul, 1-1. So every time the Pirates get within 2, the Mets add another run. Now a chance to break this one open. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung. Oh, Bichette, man. What are you swinging at, dude? 2-2. A little bit better patience here, dude. That one was way inside. Two and two to Bichette. Matson deals and fouled off. Still only one out in the inning. Bases loaded here. It's Alvarez at third, Lindor at second, Soto at first. The 2-2. Fouled off again. Bichette keeps the at-bat going. Ron Duffney's here. What's up, Ron? Congrats to your Yankees last night and the big win to start their season. They scored 7 runs last night as well without getting a home run. Two and two to count to Bichette. 20th pitch from Matson. The 2-2. And fouled off again. The 2-2. Bichette fouls it off. The 2-2. And that one fouled off again. Once again, bases loaded here. A run home in the inning already. The 2-2 to Bichette. Matson deals. And that one fouled off again. Hit the ball like it owes you rent money. 2-2 the count. All he's throwing is fastballs here. If he throws something off speed, Bichette's going to strike out. The 2-2. And fouled off again. All fastballs. All 11 pitches have been 4-seam fastballs. The 2-2. And Bichette fouls it off again. The 2-2. Matson deals. Swung on a missed. And he threw a slider. Only 88 miles an hour instead of 96. 2 away. Been disappointed with Bichette's day as well. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That'll bring up Polanco. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Yep. And that's the one that struck him out. And it was out of the strike zone. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Nowhere to put Polanco. That's the big thing the Mets have been missing today is the big hit after getting it to a 3-run game. A few times today they have not been able to cash in anymore. Then Pittsburgh usually gets one back. The 3-0. Matson deals. Outside ball 4, that'll walk in a run. So after a huge at-bat striking out Bichette, he walks Polanco on 4 pitches. That'll bring up Robert Jr., who's 1 for 2. Had an RBI single his last time. Alvarez scored that run. It's now 8-4 Mets. Oh, fouled off. Hit the umpire right in the face. 0-1. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. And a check swing. It gets past the pitcher. Nobody's covering first. And Robert's safe. Another run will score. That'll bring up the hitman again with the bases loaded. I'm not sure where it went. It was a ball, but I'm not sure where it went. Catcher keeps everybody at their base. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 to Beatty. Down low, 2-0. Yeah, they do have to get somebody up. This pitcher's Robert Tussle. Love it. Yep, absolutely, Cheryl. Miss Gina with the LFGs. Two and 0 the count. We got a meeting at the mound here. Is that going to be it? They're going to take him out mid count. Shaw says make him throw strikes. Right, gonna be a lot of long ball games this year because the Mets are gonna do this to. Shouldn't say everybody, but the Mets are gonna put pressure on. 2-0 to count to Beatty, and Beatty lifts one out to left. It'll be caught, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets had 3. They sent 9 men to the plate that inning. We go to the 6th. All right. Just because of how late we've been going here, I'm going to stand up and stretch, walk, maybe get another snack here. And we'll be right back for the 6th inning. All right, sorry about that. Boyd, who also pitched in the WBC, gave up 6 earned. See that? Look, thank you, Bam. All started with the Ben Joie. Once again, welcome in, everybody. Every time they throw a jab, we hit them with a hook. I like that. New Met pitcher here. Tobias Myers, who we also got in the Peralta trade. Up high, 1-0. So let's look here. Swung on a mass, late swing there, 1-1. Oh, outside, 2-1. So the Mets last year with that 766 runs, that was 4.7 runs per game. The Mets almost have 9 today. And that one lifted up. Lindor, shallow left, will make the catch. 1 away. So technically, Peralta leaves with a 9-4 lead. Inside 1-0. Oop. Up high 2-0. Here's O'Hearn. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to first. Blast radius, what's up? Up high, 3-0. Come on, Myers. No free passes here. Yep, only 4.7. Yep. There's a strike, 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. Alvarez gives chase. It'll go out of play. It'll go out of play. Grabbed another pretzel while I was up. Frank says, tap that like plus subscribe. P.S. It's free. The 3-2. And that one lifted out to left. Soto. Back to the track, and it's gone. Oh, come on, guys. Stop giving these guys a home run. My goodness. At least it's a solo shot here. 1 out. There they are celebrating. Down 4 runs. Outside 1-0. And that one crushed out to center. Robert will come over. 2 away. You're going to give up runs. You got to make him earn it. Pittsburgh. There's a strike, 0-1. That's why it's a long game, too. 8 walks so far today for Pittsburgh pitching. And Skeens had, what, 2 or 3 of them in the first. Not sure why that was a ball. I'm not sure why the Mets didn't challenge that. Popped up on the infield. Tobias Myers giving way. Bichette will make the catch. That'll end the inning, but the Pirates had another one. It's 9-5 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. coming up for the Mets here because they batted around last inning. I got to double check. 7, 8, and 9 once again. 7, 8, and 9. Semien, Benj, and Alvarez. Frank says celebrating is beyond my understanding. Well, I probably couldn't hit a home run. I don't. Maybe it's just me. I mean, it's not that they're celebrating. I just want, maybe just because I wouldn't do it. I hit a solo home run to pull us within 4. I'm rooting on the next guy to do the same thing. Cheryl says, let's go get that run back. Oops. All right, here we go. Justin Lawrence will be the new pitcher here for Pittsburgh. Former Rockies closer. What do we got here? Do I get any notifications? I didn't get a notification saying that Fitzy was going live today. Let me look. Maybe he's not going live today? I'd be surprised if he wasn't live for the Red Sox opening game. And a chopper foul, 0-1. Oh, you know, Fitzy will be live today, it says. The 0-1. And that one lifted out to left center. O'Neal Cruz, a couple steps to his right. He'll make the catch. The fans giving him a little ribbon. Once again, on the YouTube side, 9 new subscribers today. Welcome in. We go live for every Met game. That'll bring up Benj. And he rifles one out to right center field. Back to the track, at the wall. It's out of here. Carson Benj with his first Major League home run. Snowman was here. Snowman checked in. Snowman's probably doing the White Sox game right now. Ben's watching. Very nice. I like that. Once again, let's update our numbers here. They want a curtain call from the young man. Here's Alvarez, 0-1 to count. Way outside. Raymond says happy for bench. That's in for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Bam says nothing in today's game has been on anyone's bingo card. Happy for bench. The 2-2. And that one ripped foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And Alvey crushes one out to left. Did he get enough? And he does. That ball's out of here. It's 11-5. Hit the facade of the upper deck. Back to the top of the lineup. All back to back and belly to belly. Very good, Joe. Yes, it was. The 1-0. And Lindor lifts one out to left field. That'll go foul, 1-1. Crush that ball. 429 says, who said that? Bam. Guys, make sure you sign up for Baja Blast Home Run. Unsponsored, by the way. Unsponsored Baja Blast Home Run. They'll give you a free coupon for each day. If there's a home run hit 420 or more feet, they give a coupon for free Baja Blasts. And a little chopper by Lindor. Third baseman comes in, fires. Nice play. 2 away. That'll bring up Soto. And now Soto crushes one. Did he get enough? No. Right before the track, it'll be caught. But the Mets get 2 on back-to-back belly-to-belly home runs from Benj and Alvarez. And it's 11-5. We go to the 7th. Jonathan is very busy at the moment. Yep. All right. People don't want to shut their dogs up, so I got to shut the door now. No, nothing's ever over, James. Dude, it's game one. Calm down, James. Ben's rookie of the year? No. Nolan McLean's going to get rookie of the year. Come on. You don't know that. Meyer's still on the mound here. First pitch is in for a strike. The crowd's still getting on bench. He just waved to the outfield crowd. Up high, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2 the count. All right, you're gone, dude. My goodness. Come up with something else to say. Up high, 2-2. One out, nobody on here. The first pitch from Myers. And now a ground ball down to Bichette. Nice play there. He fires across 2 away. This crowd is into it. They are getting into every hit, every defensive play. Oh, I might have challenged that. That was called a ball. 1-0. And a chopper to second, over to first. A nice 1-2-3 inning from Myers. We go bottom 7, stand up and stretch. It's iPad. It's iPad Alcatraz, not alligator. All right. Yep, they just got done singing God Bless America. Yep. Let's take a look at some other scores right now. The Brewers have an 8-1 lead over the White Sox. That game in the 5th inning. The Nationals up 7-3 over the Cubs. The Twins and Orioles no score, bottom 3. Getting ready in about 15 minutes, you'll have the Red Sox Reds, Angels Astros, Tigers Padres, Rangers Phillies, Rays Cardinals. Then tonight at 8:30 we'll be live for Diamondbacks Dodgers, and then Guardians Mariners. So it looks like everybody will be playing today. No rainouts. The home stretch is in view. Yeah, bottom 7. I don't know, Becca. Let me look. Oh, Yamamoto. Yamamoto's opening up for the Dodgers. Not sure why we just dropped 4 subs. So we've only gained 5 on the day. Yeah, Yamamoto on the mound tonight for the Dodgers. Once again, we go live for every Met game. So our next Met game will be Saturday. I believe Peterson is on the mound for the Mets. Gregory Soto, former Met, on the mound here for Pittsburgh. Oh, broken bat, but blooped out the left. It'll be caught. 1 away. Maria says, I subscribed last year to the channel. I would like to say thank you so much to John and everyone that welcomed me. So happy to be back. Let's go, Mets. Oh, appreciate you. Yo, James Phillips is here. What's up, James? Now I'm on the phone. Talk to you all shortly. Let's go, James. 0-2 to count to Polanco here. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Two out, nobody on here for Robert. Swings and misses, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Fouled off. It'll go out of play. Yeah. 0-2 still. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. Nice 1-2-3 inning from Soto. We go to the 8th inning. Still 11-5 Mets. Soto would have done that with the Mets last year. They probably would have re-signed him. Giants Causeway. Mrs. PAS and I have been there. Alright, let me start setting this up. Did we get any notifications? My goodness. Nonsense. It says Fitzy will be live in 2 minutes. That's why I haven't gotten a notification. He hasn't gone live yet. Let me come back over to the chat here. Why does it keep getting so crappy? Down low, 1-0 here. Meyer's still on the mound. I don't know why it's so choppy. Swung on a miss, 1-1. I'll let her know, Frank. She's at work. She's still at work today. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And a chopper. Flip to the pitcher covering, one away. Nice play by Polanco to knock that one down. Myers covered. One down. Skeens found out the hard way, says Jermaine. Charles says to hit that like and sub or follow button on your respective social media platforms. And that one fouled off, 0-1. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Yes, you are spelling correctly. And a chopper to first. Polanco will take this one to the bag himself. 2 away. In for a strike, 0-1. And right down the middle, 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Why? That pitch was way outside. Why would you challenge that? The 1-2. And that one popped up. Foul territory. It'll go out of play. Still 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not getting notifications. Jonathan M is here. What's up, Jonathan? Fouled off, still 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Frank says he's got the nurses cheering for the Mets. And that one blooped. Foul. Polanco, shallow right, in foul territory will make the catch. All 3 outs to Polanco. We go bottom 8, still 11-5 Mets. All right, let's make sure we're good to go here, everybody. All right. I'm going to have to figure out why the quality went down a little bit. Cheryl says, good job. Thank you, Charles, for posting the channel rules. Appreciate that. Thank you for everybody coming back. What a season. Last year was ending in heartbreak on the last day by not making the playoffs. So the offseason getting off to a rough start with losing Diaz and Alonso on back-to-back days. It'll be Beatty, Semyon, and Benj. I think we got a couple clips from today, so I'll post those here sometime tonight before the other game. Cheryl says, let's hit those likes and subscribe over on the YouTube side. Let's go. We're going bottom 8. It's 11-5 Mets. One and oh the count. Dennis Santana, the new pitcher here. Another former Met. Outside 2-0. Nice start for the Mets, says James. Hopefully a great season awaits. And that one ripped foul by Beatty. 2-1. The 2-1. And blooped foul. It'll go out of play. 2-2. The 2-2. And that one lifted foul. 2-2 still. How do you think we'll do this season? I think the Mets are going to win the division if they stay healthy. If they do not stay healthy, that will not happen. And a ground ball. Second baseman's got it. And over to first. One away. Right down the middle, 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. On the outside corner, 0-2. The 0-2 to Semien. Called strike 3. Got him looking. He's challenging. I think it's a strike. He challenged, but I think it's a strike. No. Yep. Why would you challenge that? The Braves are already banged up. And they don't have Profar. Profar was suspended the year too. So I do expect the Braves to be better, but here's Benj. Hit a home run his last time. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. James says 43 degrees, not bad. We're 72 here. Swung on a miss, 2-1. Healthy is the key, yes sir. The Mets can't be using 48 pitchers again like last year. Inside, 3-1. They were cheated out of the... Who was cheated out of the playoffs? There's ball 4 to bench. A 2-out walk. That'll bring up Alvarez. Alvarez absolutely crushed that ball last time. Mr. Frank. Thank you for the text message, Frank. In for a strike, 0-1. .429. There's a strike, 0-2. Olga saying hi. Welcome in, Olga. Bam says, sticking with you while watching the Phillies. Thank you, Bam. The 0-2. Runner go, and Benj will get his first stolen base. Not sure if that should really be considered a stolen base in an 11-5 game. Does he stay? Yeah, he's got to. He can't have any. He can't do anything with the team. He could in spring training. I think he was still playing spring training games, but popped up by Alvarez on the infield. That'll be caught for the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. It's 11-5 Mets. Yeah, you can being suspended. You can't have anything to do with the team. Frank says if Carla has a boy who would be named John, you got to come up with a better name than that. All right, let's just double check on all the sides, make sure we're taking care of saying hello to everybody. We will be back live again tonight for the Dodgers and Diamondbacks game. So if you guys want to hang out for some baseball, feel free to join us. I'll take care of the chat more often. Raymond saying, let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. Finish it here. We have 69 people watching right now on the YouTube side. Let's go. Welcome back in, everybody. Our 4th year of covering baseball here on the channel. 3rd straight year where the main focus is the Mets. And here we go to the 9th. Mets 3 outs away from winning on opening day. Garcia will be the new pitcher here for the Mets. You're up 6 runs. Just throw strikes, please. And there's a first pitch strike, 0-1. Ooh, inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Throw strikes, dude. They're down 6 runs. The 2-1. Ooh, called a strike, 2-2. Looked inside, he didn't challenge. And that one ripped into right field for a base hit. O'Hearn will lead it off with a single here. There you go. Make him hit. Don't give him any free stuff. If you are new here, make sure, especially on the YouTube side, it's free to hit that subscribe button. We go live for every Mets game, so the next Met broadcast will be Saturday at 4. And that one lined out to right center field, and that'll get in for extra bases. All right, you should have left the other pitcher in here. My goodness. Second and third, nobody out. You should have left Myers in there. You didn't have a high pitch count. He had retired 8 in a row. And said you're giving him life. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Great to have another season with your play-by-play. Thank you, Brad. Want to know the count. Swung on a missed, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Nice pitch there by Garcia. All right, you let a couple on here. Let's settle in here. Timeout by Horwitz. The 1-2. Garcia will deal. Swung on a miss to the ball down low, struck him out, 1 away. In the morning you have 2 choices, says Charles. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Let me text Fitzy here. His chat has got people in it, but he hasn't gone live. Nope, Fitzy deleted it. Not sure why he's not going live for opening day. That one blooped out to right. And that'll get in for extra bases. All of a sudden, we got a ball game here. 2 runs will score. Is Vientos cooked? We'll see. They'll probably give him a couple weeks here. And now you got to get Williams ready. So Fitzy's not going live, so we'll have to redirect everybody to play-by-play with JJ. He'll have Phillies coverage. We're up to 86 people watching on the YouTube side. Let's go. Oops, we want to set up the redirect. Still only one out here. 2 runs home. There's a strike. Come on, Blue. The Mets are challenging. It was called the ball. The Mets are challenging. And it's a strike. 0-1. And that one popped up. Foul, 0-2. And that one lifted out to left. Soto's there, couple steps in, 2 away. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We will be back live tonight for Dodgers Diamondbacks, then tomorrow night for Astros Angels, and then Saturday for Mets Pirates Game 2. And Sunday we'll have Mets Pirates in the afternoon, and then we will have, I believe it's Guardians Mariners on Sunday night. O'Neal Cruz here. Let me come back over to the chat here. Swung on a missed, 1-1. Did he go? They checked down. Oh, the home plate umpire said yes. 1-2. The Pirates are down to their final strike. The 1-2. Lifted foul. Still 1-2. Garcia with his 20th pitch of the inning. Swung on a missed and the ball game is over. Once again, the best team on opening day gets another win in the win column. 11-7. Two more runs there for the Pirates in the ninth. Awesome stuff once again, everybody. Thank you all so much, especially my mods, Miss Gina, Charles. Who else was here? James was here. Bud was here. Frank was here. Becca was here. Sharon was here. Natalie was here. Some new names in the chat that I'll start getting used to. Cheryl, thank you so much. Once again, on the YouTube side, don't just up and leave. It'll ask you if you want to redirect over to play-by-play with JJ. He's got the Phillies game covered today. So tell him PAS sent you over, and we'll see everybody later tonight.